Kudos to them. They played really well. I mean, they whooped our butt in the first half. No other way to say it. I mean, we didn't have penalties. They just whooped our butt.
You guys didn't convert a third or fourth down in the first half, and then you had the fourth down that you field goal. Can you talk about those plays, the decisions, and then execution?
Yeah, so the first 4th and 3, we're around midfield. 4th and 4 was technically a go from the book. I don't usually use the book, but we wanted to be aggressive there, knowing they were good on offense. Look at the time of possession. They're up 10 on time of possession, 10 minutes, because they could possess the ball, and they were 11th in the country going in. So we wanted to try to mitigate that by being aggressive on offense. Obviously, didn't get it done there, and then another 4th down later, call inside zone. Don't get it done there on around the 50-yard line. Too many drives stalled around that 40 to 40 range for us. And then at the end of the game, it's a 2-possession game. So you can be aggressive, but just because you convert doesn't guarantee that you make it 1 possession. So you would hope that you can make, a kick, one of those. But our kicking game's atrocious. So if you can kick and you're at Arizona State, email me, right? We're going to have kicking tryouts on Monday. So bring it on, kicking tryouts Monday. Let's go. Yeah, I'm dead serious. We're going to put it out on our social. We're going to have a kicking tryout on Monday. We got to find somebody who can make a field goal.
Did that make it harder, though, of a decision, just because how aggressive you tend to be on fourth down?
Yeah, in that scenario, we want to, in that scenario, when you're down 10, it's hard to go for it because you're not even going for it doesn't guarantee you points. So it's really hard to go for it in that scenario of the game with such limited time when you're not guaranteed points. For me, you would hope, we got to make a kick.
How, in the last couple of weeks, have you seen guys like Ian and Parker, you feel like necessary for you to say, we're going to open tryouts if things don't go our way this week?
We're just missing too many kicks. We've missed 5 kicks in the last, 3 games?
Is it anyone's responsibility specifically?
Yeah, it's just mine. So how am I going to fix it? We got to find somebody who can kick it. And we got to give Kiefer more chances as well. I think we got to get Keith back in there too, and then we got to find more guys. We got to try to get somebody else with us that can kick. But it's 100% on me. Like, we're not kicking well. Shit, my team. We got to get somebody who can kick. So we got to get Kiefer some more reps.
Have the snaps and holds been okay?
Yeah, they've been good.
I like the passing game was a little bit stagnant throughout the day. Was it kind of a game plan not to take a ton of deep shots, or you're just trying to get the run game going and have the passing game?
Yeah, it's a good question. Obviously, what they do with the 3 high safety and the style, you can't really run traditional drop back consistently on first down, first and second down, right? That's what they're built to defend. So you have to be aggressive in shots. And we weren't extending enough drives to be aggressive. When you don't convert a third down in the first half, or you don't convert the 4th downs, you get stalled out. And when we got stalled out, right, then you can't be aggressive. So if we would have been able to convert a 3rd down in the first half or convert a 4th down in the first half, then we could have been aggressive on a 1st or 2nd down. But we didn't have enough plays or sustain enough drives to really try to get the shot game going like we did in the second half. We came out in the second half, and I'm proud of our guys because we played really well. We were a kick away. We were a 3rd and 2 away. We were a 3rd and 2 on defense, right, away. When they were on the 50-yard line, the play before the first half, or the 3rd quarter ended, from getting them off the field. Our guys battled, and that's what I appreciate from our guys is we were right there. But we didn't get it done. But they battled, they fought, and they competed. And kudos to Cincinnati. They beat us today. They outcoached us. They outplayed us. They did everything to win that football game.
So your running game struggles is more just not being as physical, or more of a scheme?
Combination of both always. We got to be able to put our guys in the best position to be successful. They had a few movement games in which we ended up, 4-man pushing some runs into some things, which is my fault. We got to get that cleaned up on the 4th and 1. And then, they had the big dude up there. That dude's a good player. They got good players too, and they did a good job. So I think it's a combination of both. But it all starts with myself. It all starts with the staff, and we got to do a better job getting our guys ready to play because there in the 3rd quarter we had a lot of success there in the second half moving the ball. I don't count the last drive. That drive's like a 2-minute. They're giving us yards drive. But before that, we were consistently moving the ball. We just kept stalling out, and we can't stall out around the 40-yard line. If you want to beat a team on the road for their homecoming.
Your take on Sam's Sims's play? First
Oh,
start?
yeah, I mean, his first start didn't turn the ball over. I think, like always, he would like to have a few throws back, probably the scat throw and the scramble. Probably would like to throw a couple of those balls in rhythm there in the first half, but he didn't turn the football over. We got to play better around him. We got to play better as a football team. We got to coach better. All around, we didn't play great as a football team tonight.
Kenny, Lee said that he thought that you were physical at the line of scrimmage. That sort of been more likely on the road versus at home. Did you think that's a factor and or the time difference or anything like that?
I don't know. I think our guys had a lot of energy this morning. So, yeah, there's the stat that, teams lose 75% of the games traveling 3 time zones. But I think our guys were ready to play. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Like, we got our butt kicked. It's going to happen. It's football. No, I mean, very few teams go undefeated, right? So you're going to some games line up, and the opponent is going to whoop your butt. They're going to outcoach you. They're going to outplay you. They're going to beat you. And like I told the team in the locker room, is like, we played a game earlier in this year that we lost that I felt like we could have won. We could have won this game, but this team beat us. Like they deserve to win that football game. Backs were against the wall. They created a turnover in the first quarter, right? Then they responded, right? Then they won the downs that mattered, the physicality downs. And when that happens, you got to tip your hat to the opponent. You got to look at yourself, and you got to look at us as a staff and say, okay, what can we do better? How can we grow? We're 5-2 at the bye. Let's get healthy for this last stretch.
So speaking of the bye, do you feel like you have more question marks going to this bye compared to when you went to the previous bye?
No, definitely more question marks to the last bye. I think we kind of know who our team is now. I mean, like I said, we're down 17 on the road. Again, it's the third time we've played a road game where we've gotten down 2 scores, which is, we got to figure that out. Is it an energy thing or why is that, like alluding to what Chris asked earlier? Or is that just the teams that we've been playing on the road or have been playing really physical football and matched us? But I think I know who our team is for the most part. And we got to just get healthy and get ready and progress and kind of remake ourselves a little bit schematically going into the last 5 games and really put together a good plan for these last 5 games.
I saw that you were watching the kickers and warm-ups, and they seem to be doing a pretty good job. How much of this do you think is pressure induced or mental? And with kickers, it's kind of.
I don't know. And I mean, it's unfortunate. All those guys are great guys. Like I said, we probably got to get Keith in there a little bit more, get him rocking on the field goals. But yeah, I wish I could tell you. If I could tell you, we could fix it, and then that would be awesome. But until then, I mean, it's my job to try to fix it. And if we're struggling fixing it, the ways that we've tried to fix it on our roster right now. So if that's the case, we got to try to fix it another way because what we're doing to try to fix it isn't working. And like I said, that's I believe 5 kicks in 3 games, including 2. I mean, really 3 really short ones, including an extra point. That's it's not good football.
It's a tough situation too because, as a coach, you're wondering, can I make a field goal? And it changes everything you call, doesn't it? As far as what 4th downs you want to go for and which ones you don't.
It does. It definitely changes that. It makes it even harder, like late in games when it's clearly a kick scenario. Like that's when it gets really hard because you're like, it's clearly a kick. Like, you definitely want to take points here. There's no doubt in your mind. And he hadn't had a kick this game, and he was kicking good pregame, so I felt good about it. But, it is what it is. Like, we got to do a better job getting him in the better mental state to kick. But at the same token, I got to do a job, and I got to get guys on the field that can perform in those situations as well. And, we'll go to work, and we'll get better, and we'll have a tryout and see if somebody's good enough. And if somebody's not, then you know what? Status quo, keep going to work. If somebody is, then we'll add them to the team and rock and roll from there.
Keith had a big interception early, also had a nice pass deflection. Being a more undersized guy, soft guy, chip on his shoulder. How would you say he's stepped up over the season in those one-on-one matchups?
Yeah, he's been awesome. He's been absolutely awesome. I mean, he's in the Barrett Honor School. I mean, he's super intelligent, works really hard, matters to him, and it's showing up. And the more reps he's getting, the more game time he's getting, the better he's getting. So just blessed to have him on our team. I mean, he's awesome. He's a joy to be around when you guys probably know him, interviewing him and talk to him. He's just the definition of a Sun Devil, and I'm super proud of him and the way he's been playing.
When you say get healthy, is that hope possibly going to include Sam, considering you're going to have this bye week to evaluate him and see
Oh, 100%, 100%. And for us, it's not the big injuries other than Sam. It's just bumps and bruises. Everybody's this time of year. Everybody's got bumps and bruises. We just got to, get our bodies fresh, get our bodies ready to roll for this last 5-game run.
Now,
That's good.
What was Javon's? He looked like he was in a sling at the end of the game. Javon.
Oh yeah, we got to get more tests done on him before I can comment. He did hurt his shoulder, but we don't know exactly. We think we know what it is, but I don't want to comment until we know when we get the test that we need to get done.
When you talk about having kind of restrictors schematically, how much did it impact having Sims in there instead of Levitt with it? Just because you've seen a lot of teams, even on the NFL level, where they might have to change some things, but not drastically overhaul the offense when a new quarterback is there.
Yeah, I don't think this game was about who played the quarterback position. I think this game was about our guys playing their guys, our coaches, and I thought they did a better job coaching. I thought I got out coached. I thought those guys over on that side of the ball or on that team did a really good job preparing their guys. They got those guys to play really, really hard at home. And then the key moments in the game we didn't make. And when you don't make the key moments in the game, you lose games.